You're listening to the What the Wrestling Podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is. We back, baby. Monday Night Raw review from yours truly, What the Wrestling. Check out my socials.
Perfect.
Follow me, RJD, at Instagram, RJD10K, on the Twitter, RJ699. And follow me on Snapchat, RJD199. Most importantly, follow What the Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. Follow me at What the Wrestling on Spotify. Follow me at What the Wrestling on Anchor. I gotta be honest with you guys. Monday Night Raw, I don't like it. But we do have some good, and we do have some stuff we're going to talk about. We have some interesting things going on, setting up some Royal Rumble implications. Let's get into it. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. 'Tis I, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling. This is your What the Wrestling Monday Night Raw review. Definitely gonna have to move this mic up on my NXT review tomorrow. So let's get into Monday Night Raw. So
Perfect.
Monday Night Raw wasn't good. We all know Monday Night Raw's been bad for a long time. Monday Night Raw's been in the ratings cellar, in the ratings basement, in the ratings doghouse, hitting new lows over the past year. 1.5 something million viewers. It has not looked good. The Royal Rumble is upon us. Day one is behind us, and there are still interesting things they can do to make us actually give a shit, but are they going to do them?
Nope.
I doubt it. If you think they're going to do it,
Stop it. Get some help.
highly unlikely. But there is promise. There's promise. There's promise. Somebody's texting me. I don't know why. Let's cut that off. I don't understand. I just don't know why they don't get more creative. I mean, I know why, because they're old and stuck in their ways and they on some bullshit, but they definitely just,
Stop it. Get some help.
get some help. Let's get some help. At least the Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar stuff, I'm very interested in seeing. I want to see where they, I want to see where they go with this. I want to see what they do with it. I want to see if they make it interesting. Will they? I doubt it, but I still want to see it. It intrigues me that these guys haven't fought ever. Ever. Yes, we are at 98.8%, 98.8% healthy. Not quite 100% yet. Got a little point something percent left. Bear with me, okay?
Stop the cap.
I'm serious. Anyway, we had Raw open up with Brock Lesnar going out there with his advocate Paul Heyman. MVP and Lashley were watching from the back. Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin came up and said, "Yo, Hurt Business, we back, baby." But Bobby Lashley quickly shut that shit down. So that was all she wrote for that. They did look deflated, but it is what it is. Brock was in the ring talking about it's good to be back, everything is good, and then Lashley's music hit. So Lashley came out there, and Lashley came out and said, "Listen, man, you've been avoiding me for 20 years, okay?" I'm paraphrasing here, don't judge me, okay? He said, "Listen, man, you've been avoiding me for 20 years. What you gonna do about that? It's an honor to be in the ring with you, but you've been avoiding me. I'm gonna kick your ass." And Brock then made light of the whole thing. And Brock said, "Listen, it's an honor to be in the ring with me because I'm Brock Lesnar. And I haven't been avoiding you for 20 years. For 20 years, I've been winning championships in this ring and in other rings." I was like, oh, shit.
Respect my authority.
You got it. You got it, Brock. I mean, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion. We can't deny this, brother. So then he was like, "Listen, man, you guys look awesome tonight. What's the thread count on those suits you guys are wearing?" Comparing him to bed sheets and shit.
Stupid.
So he then says, "Oh, we got a comedian. Only thing not to be laughing is I'll be watching you do stand-up when you're the former WWE champion." Then Brock says, "Listen, I got a joke for you. Knock, knock." Paul Heyman said, "Who's there?" He said, "Bobby Lashley." He said, "Oh, Bobby." Heyman said, "Bobby who?" He said, "Exactly." I was like, oh, mic drop.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Say less, brother. Then my man promptly, Thanos snapped his way up out of there. And then Cedric and Mr. Other Hurt Business jobber, insert name here, now I'm just playing. Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin then tried to beat up Bobby Lashley, but he beat them both up with ease. So I don't understand what's going on here. I know there's a lot of
shots fired, shots fired,
and that's fine with me. It's fine. There was a good mic drop moment with Brock Lesnar. Oh! And I'm gonna be honest, I like Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, babyface Brock Lesnar, him popping shit. He doesn't need Paul Heyman talking for him. I like this version of Brock. I think it's cool. I think it's dope. I think we're getting to see Brock loosen up a little bit, loosen up. I like loosened up Brock, badass, sitting there flexing his pecs, Brock, flexing his pecs. I like that Brock, but I like when Brock could be funny and be himself. That shit is hilarious. Like when he had the boombox and shit. That shit. When Brock was doing that, very entertaining stuff. I loved it. But this was a good segment to start the show. Now, the Hurt Business doing that, I think, sets up the Hurt Business interfering in their match. Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. I think it sets up, it could go one of two ways. I'm not even going to lie. They could be setting up for them to cost Bobby Lashley the victory. Or they could be they might want to be friends with Bobby again and reform the Hurt Business. And then they will help him beat Brock Lesnar. So either way, it's like,
surprise, motherfucker.
I think I think they're definitely getting involved because they're teasing it right now. So I think they're definitely getting involved in some way for sure. I like the opening segment, but I'm not going to lie, this shit went all downhill from here. So we then had a RK Bros Alpha Academy tag team title match. This match, the story of this match was, Chad Gable beat them. Chad Gable and Otis beat them. Now they earned themselves a title match. Stupid. I hate that.
Nope.
But that's what happened. So this all built to a hot tag between Randy Orton. Randy hopped in. Him and Gable tagged in at the same time. Orton ran wild, beating everybody up, doing signature stuff, knocking Otis off the apron, hitting the DDT, going. And then Otis made a blind tag and hit Randy with the trademark Power Slam, and the Alpha Academy are your new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Definitely didn't expect that. It was a fun match. It was a solid match. All of these guys can work. They can all work. But I would have much rather seen this on the bigger stage. We didn't need to get this here. We could have, but being that they don't have any tag teams, I guess I kind of can't get mad at them for that because they got like 2 tag teams on both shows. And they don't have a proper tag team division, and those belts are forever ugly. They need to take those belts to the back and just real quick and never look at them again. But that's besides the point. What I'm saying is this could have been a bigger deal, but hey, new tag team champions, let's see what they do with it. Then we had the Dirty Dogs and Apollo Crews versus the Street Profits and Damian Priest. The end came where after Priest was super kicked off the apron, Dawkins had a hot tag. He came in, hit everybody with his offensive maneuvers, did the running, spinning Dawkins splash in the corner. But things broke down, and Dolph Ziggler ended up hitting him with the zigzag that he didn't see the blind tag, and they lost. 50-50 booking at its finest. I guess they needed to get the guys on the show. They got the guys on the show. Moving on. Then we had Big E versus Seth freaking Rollins. This is great. Seth came out to talk about facing Roman at the Rumble. Big E then came out soon after. And then they said, listen, they're going to have a match. So let's have a match. And they had a match. Oh. Dropping shit. And they had a match. Good for them. Now,
Gotcha, bitch.
Seth Rollins winning this match, which he did win. The end came when Rollins countered the big ending with a super kick. Got a 2 count. He then hit. He hit a huge frog splash. Couldn't get the pin. Oh no, where am I not? Hit a huge frog. Oh no, what are we doing here? What the hell? Hit a huge frog splash. Couldn't get the pin. After that, Big E countered the stomp with a power bomb, locked in a stretch muffler submission, but Rollins did not tap. He escaped with the rope break. Big E went for the big ending again. He avoided it. Big E then avoided the pedigree, but he did not avoid the stomp that came soon after it, and Rollins got the win. Now listen, these guys work well together. This is great, but what does this mean for Rollins beating Roman Reigns? Is he going to beat Roman Reigns? I don't think so, but I heard original plans was for Roman to drop the title, which to me is crazy. You got a guy with a 200 and something day reign, a 300 day reign. Why the fuck would he lose the title to Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins doesn't need the damn title. He's set for life. He's had WrestleMania moments already. So he doesn't need the damn title right now. Brock Lesnar, he don't need the title right now. The problem here, and let me tell y'all guys the problem here. The problem here is that
Stupid.
nobody has been built up. It's like this. All Roman does is smash everybody, but he doesn't make anybody look better coming out of beating them. So in that case, everybody looks like a loser. So they have no other opponents. Who's the next? Tell me on the roster right now who you think is qualified to fight and beat Roman Reigns.
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Nobody. That's who. That's the correct answer. Nobody. Not even Drew McIntyre, who may or may not need neck surgery. And then if he goes down, they really ain't gonna have nobody. They're gonna be plucking people from Monday Night Raw to fight Roman. Oh wait, they're already doing that. This is what I'm saying. Build the people up. Good win for Seth. Good for him. Omos beat a jobber. Moving on. AJ Styles fought Austin Theory, but before anything happened, before he could win, Grayson Waller showed up out of nowhere, hit Styles in the back, caused the DQ. He then let Austin Theory take a selfie, and AJ Styles then recovered and chased Grayson Waller all around the ring.
Stupid.
How dare you?
AJ Styles deserves better. What is this bullshit? Selfies and all this dumb shit. Listen, Austin Theory is dope. AJ Styles, enough said. Grayson Waller is actually a good wrestler. Don't like the gimmick he's doing, but he's actually a good wrestler. They need to figure this shit out. They're just slipping AJ further and further and further and further down the card. It's like, why isn't AJ fighting for a title? I don't get it. Anyway, then we had your main event of the evening. I'm not talking about that 24/7 bullshit. Not doing it. So yeah, there's that. You know what the 24/7 stuff can do? That's what the 24/7 stuff can do. We had Bianca Belair, Doudrop, and Liv Morgan. I'm not gonna lie, I swore Liv Morgan was gonna win this match, but we then had Big Time Bex come down and talk your shit, Bex. Talk your shit. She then came down and said all these women are great, but they're all going to live one day to tell their families, I got in the ring and lost to Big Time Bex. Oh, yeah. Good for her. They're not using the man shit no more because of the whole Ric Flair debacle, I'm assuming. So, whatever. Who cares? Not that serious. She was at ringside, and they commenced to have a match. This was actually a decent match. Bianca Belair showing off her strength. Then we had Doudrop showing off her strength. Liv Morgan, I feel, the most improved women on the whole WWE roster. That's just me. So, in the middle of the match, we had Morgan locked Belair in a submission, but she powered out of it. Countered Morgan. She countered with a bunch of knees to the face. Belair broke up the pin with a 450 splash on both people, which was pretty cool. Bianca then planted Doudrop with a spine buster and slammed Morgan on top of her. She then hit both women with a moonsault before hitting Liv Morgan with a KOD. But she was going for the pin. Becky Lynch ran in, and being that it is a triple threat match, no DQ rules, she ran in, beat her up. They ran around the ring a couple of times. But while they were running around the ring, running after each other, Doudrop took Liv Morgan, dragged her ass to the corner, and hit her with a Vader bomb. A Vader bomb, if I'm not mistaken. So Bianca Belair got canceled out. Doudrop gets the match at the Royal Rumble. So she most certainly is going to lose. Then Becky Lynch tried to come in and shake her hand, but Doudrop was having none of that shit, and she tried to hit her with a rock bottom, but Doudrop is too damn big, so she couldn't do it. She blocked it. She basically threw Becky Lynch out of the ring, and that was all she wrote for Monday Night Raw. So, listen, Monday Night Raw, you hear me?
You stupid.
Monday Night Raw was a good show. Monday Night Raw had good stuff in it, but it wasn't a good show. It is so hard to get through Monday Night Raw. I'm not even lying. I like the opening. I like the closing. Some of the shit in the middle. Like, for some reason, I just don't care about anything. And I don't know if it's because they conditioned me not to care about anything, or if is it because I just don't care. But I don't care about nothing that happens on this show. Outside of Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, outside of Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, and Doudrop, which I'm not going to lie, I did care about who won that match. I thought Liv Morgan was going to win again. I don't care about much. The RK Bro stuff I like. I care about that. But the 24/7, Damian Priest, the tag team titles. I mean, AJ Styles, what the hell is he doing with Gromit? I mean, I know he's trying to put other cats over, but it's like nothing is meaningful. Monday Night Raw needs like a whole total rebrand. Like, they need to go away for like a week or two, do like Raw Talk segments, and then like reintroduce them to the world and make shit mean something and make shit matter. It just, the shows are like, it's not bad because the people can't wrestle. It's bad because of A, the booking, and B, they've conditioned us so long to just not care about anything. So it's so difficult to get invested. SmackDown outside of Roman Reigns, so difficult to get invested. And then once in a blue moon, they'll put on a decent show and people will care. But, oh man, I don't know what it is. Why couldn't this show feel like NXT felt? The black and gold, not this bullshit now. Why couldn't it feel like NXT used to feel? Like everything was important, everything meant something. I don't get it. Maybe one day I'll get it, but I don't get it right now. But with that being said, that is all I got for you guys. What the Wrestling is here. Before anything, hold that horses. Don't forget to like the goddamn video, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. We now have products on Etsy. We got t-shirts, which I'm going to be putting up there. I will link it in the description. We have coasters when you're watching your wrestling and you need to put your beer down somewhere. You know what? You don't want to spill that beer. You don't want to break your glass table because you knocked over a beer. Put that bitch on the coaster right here, baby. What the Wrestling. Awesome stuff. More things to come. It's going to be awesome. Everything's looking up. Thank you guys for joining me. I am here. I am your host, RJD. I will see you guys tomorrow with the NXT review. And by all means, I am out. You guys be safe. Peace.
Perfect.
Dom DeMarco.